Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. Salam sejahtera to everyone whom I respect, who are kind, and whom I love. My name is Noraini binti Ali. I come from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So this afternoon, first of all, I want to ask, how are you? How is you and your family? Yeah. So I pray and doa for all of us. Yeah, my family, all of you outside there, yeah, and also in the world, that Allah will blessing all of us, yeah, and protect all of us from COVID-19, yeah. So this is my prayer for all of us, yeah. So Amin. All right. So this afternoon, I would like to give some explanation again, yeah, regarding Martingale setting. Yeah. So Martingale setting, when the first time I joined RoyalQ, yeah, for 15 days, I'll set up on the Martingale setting. Yeah. So in RoyalQ, you must know how to use the setting. Yeah. As example, the margin, the call margin, let's say 7. Then when is the time for you to change it to 3 or to one shot or to clearance all? All right. So now, so when the first time when I setting the Martingale setting, yeah, in RoyalQ, so there is some misunderstanding. Yeah, there is some misunderstanding. It is not really an argument, but it just need an explanation. So I think I have to do it now for me to explain more transparent for everyone to understand what is the Martingale setting. Yeah, Martingale setting is the advanced setting or multiply, because Martingale is multiply. All right, so that's why you can see the setting, they multiplied it. All right, so now in this setting, okay, I'll do it when the first time I joined RoyalQ. I put about 3,650. All right, 3,650 USDT. Then I put 25 pair. Okay, 25 pairs where in these 25 pairs, I choose some is a major altcoin, okay, and some other coin, right? So the major altcoin I choose is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, yeah, Ripple, XRP, Litecoin, LTC, Dogecoin, and TRX, Tron, yeah, and then Dashcoin. All right. So this is the major cryptocurrency. All right. So then the rest I choose like Matic, ADA, Sun, OMG, yeah. And to complete it, 25 pairs that I put for the first time trade with Martingale setting, yeah. So now, after I make the setting, right, from this 3,650, 100 to hire the robot for 1 year, 50 USDT for the fuel. All right. So the balance 3,500 USDT, I use it as a capital to start the trade in RoyalQ. All right. So in 15 days, all right, 15 days, I'll make about 904 USDT in 15 days. Yeah, Malaysian ringgit equivalent, yeah, plus minus approximately. Malaysian ringgit is about 3,759.26 cents. All right, so from this pairs, from this capital 3,500, I put 25 pairs. Each pairs I put the started amount is 50 USDT. So 25 pairs equivalent to 1,250 USDT. All right, so I still have the balance 2,250 USDT. I leave it for the robot to do the replenishment. All right, so the robot knows when to replenishment the pairs that you put, yeah, especially when it is a market uptrend, yeah. So the robot will replenish any pairs that is potential to making a better profit for you. All right. So that is why they call it Martingale, yeah, because they're going to multiply it at any time when it is uptrend, and then uh, the robot will multiply it for you. Okay, so replenish for you. Sorry, all right, sorry. Okay, so now in these 15 days, I monitor. All right, I monitor how it works. All right, so when I see a few days, some pairs is not moving, it's not making profit. So this is the time I change it to call margin 3. After I change it to call margin 3, let's say after a few days again, when I saw it, they're still not making anything, I will change it to one shot, or I will clearance it all. So that is why I did not have uh, pairs that floating very long. Alright, so when I clearance it, I will use back again the capital to choose other spares that can make profit for me. So I did not need to additional more capital or to replenish and keep on replenish. No, you don't need it. Only you need to know in RoyalQ how to use the call margin 7, 5, 3, and 1 shot. The others that you need to know is how to use cycle, 1 shot, and also Martingale. Alright, so this is important that you have to know and to understand. So now, in 15 days, I'm making 904 USDT, equivalent Malaysian ringgit, 3,759.26. Okay, so now, when I do the clearance, okay, in the 15 days, some of it, I leave it the robot to clear it out because the robot already making profit for me when I use the Martingale. Okay, you have to remember something very, very important, yeah? When it is uptrend, the robot already making profit for you. But because we use a Martingale, okay, because we use the setting Martingale, so the robot have to complete it. The margin, the call margin, how much call margin that you are putting there. So that is why I love to use 3, because it will shorter the time on this Martingale. Of course, it makes time, yeah, but at least it reduced from 7. You can see how the multiply the Martingale in the advanced setting if it is 7. It can be completed in 3 months' time. It can be completed in 6 months' time. All right. So, like me, when I put 3,500 capital, I don't put any more replenishment. I don't. I let it, the robot to complete the balance that I have. And the very, very important thing that you have to understand in Martingale, all right, when the robot replenish, when the market is uptrend, the robot will clearance and back again to the first time amount that you are putting in. Example, the 25 pairs, I put it 50 USDT. So each is it 50 USDT. So let's say when the robot replenish and replenish and replenish, let's say they replenish 3 times. All right, so when it is replenished 3 times, okay, so when it is uptrend, it clearance it back. So you are making profit, but you have to understand another thing. Important thing, when you use Martingale, you cannot see the clearance inside your profit ledger in your RoyalQ. You keep it first until it completed all, then only it transfer to the ledger in RoyalQ so that you can see in your profit icon. You can click there on the home so that you can see what profit you are making. Yeah, so example, let's say you put 3, margin call 3, okay? Let's say robot already clearance 2, 3 times. Yeah, but remember because it's Martingale, it's multiply. So let's say the first multiply is 2, 4, 6, 8, and it continuous, correct? So, when it is continuous, let's say it's already 4, but it's still only 2 clearance, you cannot see the profit in your income. You cannot see until you clearance it or robot clearance it for you. So this is important for you to know. It doesn't matter, even though if let's say the robot already put 5 times. All right. So it will complete it 5 times, then only you can see the profit in your income. All right. So this is the thing, yeah. So other thing that's so another thing that you have to know, once the robot, okay, example, I give you another simple example. When you put in one shot, when uptrend, robot clearance, and then you have to put manually by yourself again, the same pairs or the different pairs, okay? So like here is Martingale. The robot will do it for you. So you don't need to worry. But the important thing, you have to monitor. Remember what RoyalQ say. Remember this. Robot with human thinking and logic. So we have to use our own initiative, our own creativity, how to use one shot, Martingale setting, cycle setting, yeah. So we have to use it, and we have to be initiative, our own initiative, to monitor and to do it the clearance. Or we change it. Example, let's say you found this like what I explained just now. If let's say a few days I found it and I change it to 3. Then in another few days, if I found it is not viable for me, then I change it to one shot, or I clearance everything. And you have to remember, when you clearance, you never lost. You never lost, because you have to remember that you are receiving cryptocurrency or digital currency in your Binance. The capital is give back in USDT, but some they give you 100% the digital currency. I hope my explanation is very clear and everyone can understand me. Okay, so now, why today I explain all this? Okay, because some people they like to pinpoint or finger point to others people, yeah, and start to blaming people, yeah. Yeah, you teach me wrong, you this and that. No, I already told you many times, even though to any others of my video. Remember, RoyalQ is a robot with human thinking and logic. If you are always busy, if you are always don't have time to learn, because outside there is so many, uh, I can say, top leaders and the good leaders, that every day it doesn't count age. Some of them are very young. Okay, it's just a youngsters, middle age, okay, and seniors. And I found it Malaysian RoyalQ group are the best. They have so many video outside there. They have so many times Zoom. They have so many times they're doing live streaming. Okay, so why don't you spend a little bit time to learn before you pinpoint a finger to other people? This is not the way. In our life, you try to find profit. I also want to make a profit. You want to find income. I also want to make income. But it's not to pinpoint or to blame others. Important thing is to find the solution. How to find the solution? You have to give a little bit time to learn. Don't say I know everything what you talk. I know everything what you talk. Actually, you don't know nothing. And when you don't know nothing, you start to blame the system, you start to blame RoyalQ, you start to blame the leaders or anybody, even though if you change 10 leaders, if you still don't learn and you still don't have knowledge about it, you will be the same. Attitude, it is very important. You need to learn. You need to spend a little bit time. If you are too busy and all this is not the right place for you. It's not the right place. I'm sorry to tell you this. All right? So, that is why you have to remember RoyalQ, it said robot with human thinking and logic. I repeat it again. Robot with human thinking and logic. So you must spend a little bit time. Like what I told to you, outside there is so many top leaders, the best leader who can guide all of you. When you talk about floating loss, even though when you do it one shot, in Martingale, you still have to be patient and wait, because you have to remember Martingale is already doing profit for you. So when you change it to call margin 3 or one shot, yeah, you still have to give the robot time to clear it. Let's say maybe when the time the robot top up, this you have to take a point. It's important point. When the robot top up for you, let's say you put 50, then suddenly you see there You can check on your, your history, how many time the robot, replenishment for you. Okay, as example, let's say 5 times. So let's say 5 times, let's say 20, 30, 50, or 100, or 100 has example. Okay, so robot have to complete this 5 replenishment before it goes to the one shot. This you have to understand and to be clear. So that is why it takes time for the robot to clear it in the one shot. And remember this, my friend. Trading, you need patience. Trading, if your mind like a speculator, all right, or gambler, then trade is not for you. People who doing trade, they put their money, they sit back and look, and they monitor it. So if you are I'm so sorry, speculator, or you are gambler, how that we call? Why do I call speculator or gambler? Speculator, they already make calculation. Okay, gambler also is the same. Example, yeah. Okay, they must start to make calculation. Okay, I put 3,500 or 5,000 or 10,000 now in RoyalQ, and by next month I want to see this 3,700 become 7,000. Example, the 3,500 you want to become 7,000. Okay, or I want, if I put money 5,000, 10,000, or 3,500 every day, I want to see I making 300. That means you are a speculator and you are a gambler. You are not a trader. Okay, you are not the trader. If you are really the trader, you will, you will setting, and you have to remember, RoyalQ are using quantitative robot or AI robot. You just park and choose you just park your capital, you choose your pair, sit and see, or sit and wait. That how the successful trader do. If you are speculator, if you are the gambler, then you will be frustrated. Then from there you start to blame others people. Then from there you start to pinpoint this person not good, this person, and you start to talk all the negative about RoyalQ. Once you start to talk negative about RoyalQ, people who don't understand, it can affect other people or new people who want to join RoyalQ. So this is not good. All right. So what I want all of you to understand, you have to remember the key point of RoyalQ. Combination robot and human. Robot with human thinking and logic. Why I like to tell every time this word? Because this is what RoyalQ. RoyalQ, it is not an investment company. RoyalQ is a platform. It gives you how to trade, or to learn how to trade with robot. And the risks are low. If you trade manual, you will lose a lot of money. That is why manual trade, they give you testing, demo account. Why? because they want you to practice and practice and practice and practice and learn from mistake, from mistake, from mistake. Try to setting robot signal or whatever it is. In RoyalQ, you don't need, because they already setting for you. Only you must know how to use Martingale, cycle, one shot. That's all. And use your own initiative, your own creative, how you want to do it. The most important is you get back your capital and to rolling again to make the profit for other pairs. I hope it is clear and all of you can understand what I try to explain about this Martingale. If I can make a good profit, small, but I'm making, yeah. So in this time when I change it, this 904 USDT, I make more than 3,759.26. I make roughly approximate about 5,558 if I'm not mistaken in this time, because the price go high. And Alhamdulillah, with this profit I make in this time, yeah, I can clearance some of my debts. But I still have my capital. This is only I clearance is my profit. Capital I still have. And some of it, I leave it as a crypto. Some of it have some USDT. And I use until now, I don't replenish any more, any USDT. Even though when I do the clearance, all right, when I do the clearance, actually, I get back again everything. I give you one example. Let's say you clearance, let's say you have, when the first time 3,500, okay? So when the time you clearance, maybe you get only 3,460, example. But remember why it reduced, 3,560. Sorry, 3,460. So that means it reduced about 40 USDT. Has an example only, okay? So, why it reduced from 3,500 to 3,460? Because in this time, some of the crypto, the prices go down. You have to remember, the capitals is USDT, is a stable coin, is a crypto, okay? When you're making profit, you get crypto. Example, you get 15 XRP. As example. Okay, and suddenly in this time, the XRP price is go down. So that is why when you see your balance in Binance, from 3,500, it become 3,460. RoyalQ don't take your money. RoyalQ already charge you on the fuel. They don't charge you anything anymore. They return it back, everything to you. But you have to remember, your capital is in USDT, your profit, some profit, it goes 100% in crypto. The pairs that you choose when the time you start to trade. All right? So now, how you want to see is correct or not, you check on your balance in Binance on the top, the total amount. So this is what I do, 3 people. Some of them is I think nearly to 2 months. 2 of them. One of them is about, I think about 15, pairs. The other one is so many pairs. So many pairs. Okay. And in this time, when I do the clearance, as an example, he have about 5,400 something. Okay, 5,000 plus. So when I do it, the clearance, he reduced only about 16 USDT. Why? Because in this time, the price go down, but he got the crypto. Let's say the crypto price go higher, he will get more than what he expect. Maybe double, maybe triple. That you have to put in your mind. You are in the world of digital currency, not in the normal trading, not in the forex currency trading. You are in the digital currency trading, and cryptocurrency is an asset. You have to remember that. Cryptocurrency is an asset. You have to sit and wait. If you are a real trader, if you are a speculator, and if you are a gambler, you will start to be depressed, you start to stress, you start to blame people, you start to everything, you start all the negative thing. And this is a not good signs for you. So, my friend, remember this. RoyalQ, it is not an investment company. Today you put 3,500, 5,000 or 10,000. Next month you make 7,000, 20,000 or 15,000. No. It needs your initiative, your creativity to combine with the quantitative robot in RoyalQ to make it your dream come true. All right, so I hope it is clear. And let me check, yeah? Okay, now, I go to one important thing, yeah? Why from 7 I reduce to 5, 3, or 1 shot? First, I want to stop the floating loss longer time, one. The second one, I don't want to do any replenishment. So that is why from 7, I put 5, or direct to 3, or direct to 1 shot. And in a few days, if I found it is not viable for me, that pairs, I will clear it out by myself, manually. I don't wait the robot to clear for me. But when I see the robot replenishment others of the past, I leave it to robot. But to reduce from the floating loss too long, I will reduce it to call margin 3 or 1 shot. But remember, you still have to wait. It still will have floating loss. You need to give the robot time, because as example, like what I told earlier, if let's say the robot already replenishment for you 5 times, let's say 5 times, okay? Let's say 20, 30, 50, 100, and 100. So when it is uptrend, let's say they cleared first the 100, and then the 100, and then the 50s, and then the 30s, and then the 20, it clearance to 1 shot. So you still need to give the robot time, even though after you put 1 shot, except manually clearance. Even though when you do manually clearance, you don't need to do any replenishment. I've already tried 3 people, not only 3 people, included myself. You don't lose. You don't lose. So how you want to know you don't lose? I already teach before, yeah, you screenshot your total amount in your Binance. Not the USDT, your total amount in Binance. You can see in USD on the top. You go to the spot, you can see the top. All right, on the top there, it writes the total amount for the whole of your crypto in your spot. Only thing you have to understand that your USDT will reduce because they give you some of the profit 100% in crypto, and you have to remember when the price of crypto go higher, you will get double or triple or 5 times from whatever you have before. I hope it is clear, and I hope now you understand why when I use Martingale and I put 25 pairs, I don't have not even one floating loss to wait for 2-3 months. 15 days, I already clear it off everything. And I use back again whatever capital that I have, because some of it I don't like to change it to USDT. I leave it as a crypto because I'm waiting the price go up. When the price go up, this is the time I sell it off and I'm making some good profit. Yeah, maybe let's say you have some, let's say ADA. Maybe at this time the ADA price is down on the downtrend. Okay, so it could be maybe after 1 week the price go uptrend. So in this time you sell your ADA. So that is how I make profit more than what I'm supposed to make. And any that I don't like, so I just straight away change to USDT again, and I rolling from there to make a new pairs and to get all the pairs that can benefit and profit me. That's how I do. That is why until now, I don't have any floating loss that are very long. But I open a new account because this account I want to put for 3 months. Martingale setting, I want to see how much profit that I can make in 3 months' time with Martingale setting. Maybe I go 6 months. I don't know. All right. So because if we see the prediction, all the uh, crypto lover, yeah, they say most probably by this month, July, August, September, October, or November, or December. But in this year, the prices, all the prices of crypto will go higher. All right. So this is the best time for me to start to using my Martingale setting. So we just wait for 3 months and let me see how much I make in there. And I will share and I will make a video for all of you to see. All right. So this is the thing. So I hope everyone can understand me. Yeah. And I think let me check. Yeah. Maybe I have some that I lost. Okay. Now I tell you one more thing. Yeah. Why I trust RoyalQ. Okay. I don't simply trust anything because with the experience with other platform, I lost a lot. Yeah. So I have to be careful now. So why I trust RoyalQ? First, why I trust RoyalQ? Because my capital and my profit is inside my Binance, inside my exchange wallet. Nobody can take it. Example, something happened to RoyalQ, my capital and my profit is inside my Binance, except the people who know my password, people who know how to do it or whatever is. Okay, one. The second one, because, all right, the second one is it, the trade, okay, the robot did it for me. Okay, and then not only that, it is it reduced the high risk to a low risk. Okay, so because the robot, we know the robot of quantitative robot in RoyalQ, so they done it everything for you. Only you need to use your own initiative, and you need to monitor. As example, like me now, I doing so many videos, or I got so many others job, yeah. So I can use cycle if I don't like to use Martingale, or I can use one shot. So normally when I use one shot, I will put 10 or 15 pairs because it's only one shot. Once the robot clearer, it's completed. That's it. Like yesterday night, I put all one shot. This morning I wake up, only left 4. I think by 10 o'clock today, it's already cleared the 4 and finished. So I already making profit for today. Can you see that? All right. So, or if I busy like this, I will use cycle. Remember, I have 2 accounts. So when I use a cycle, because I don't have time to monitor one shot, okay, so I use cycle. So the robot will clearance, buy and sell until completed. You can check with my previous video that I give a guideline, my own personal setting. Maybe if you like, you can follow my personal setting. Happy trading, and hope you can make a good profit, yeah, daily, monthly. Okay, so you can try it. You can look at my previous video. I give three type of my setting. Okay, and the other accounts that I put now is I'm using a Martingale, because what I have seen since I joined RoyalQ, I am happy with it. Little by little, it can become so big, yeah. Only you need patience. Only you need to sit and see, or sit and wait, all right? And please don't be speculator and gambler, please. Because you will stress and depress yourself. Not only that, and you start to blame others people, then you find a solution, something like that, yeah? All right. So others than that, only I have to remind you, remember this, you are in the digital world. So remember, when you are trade in digital world. Okay, and you are using stable coin, is a crypto, that USDT. And you pair it with your digital currency. And remember, digital currency is an asset. All right, so when you get it, let's say you get Bitcoin, Ethereum, keep it. Change all the small one. As example, another previous of my video, I already teach all of you how to change the small one to BNB. Then from BNB, if you want to get again your USDT, you can convert it. Normally, you have to look at the minimum exchange convert, yeah. But if you sell it on the market, you can get it. And any pairs that, uh, example like me, I use other pairs as my generate income, and then I change it to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, or Litecoin, or Bitcoin Cash. That is what I do. The small, I change it first to BNB. All right. So then, if I don't like to keep BNB, I just change it to Ethereum or Bitcoin or Ripple. Then I transfer to my Luno, and I keep it in there. So when the price go higher, I will sell it off, and to make it a profit from there. So that is how I do. All right. So remember this: any small, you can sell it off, or except you if you want to collect. Example like Shiba. Shiba is one of potency crypto that you can keep from now. All right. So that's all. And then another important thing, I just want to remind all of you, remember this: RoyalQ, it is not an investment company. RoyalQ is a platform for you to trade. Not only that, you are quantitative robot are the one who helping you to trade. You just need to use your initiative and your creativity, how to use Martingale, cycle, and one shot, and to change a little bit on the setting. But still, I use the standard setting. Only I change the margin or the amount. That's only that I do it for some changes. Okay. It depends on when that I want to use it and when I want to change it. That's it. All right. So now, and don't forget, RoyalQ is robot with human thinking and logic. I think that's all the important message that I want to tell all of you. All right. So maybe I don't think so. I have missed it something in here. Yeah. So that's all for this afternoon. I would like to say thank you very much. Yeah. To who signed up under my ID. I have about 32 people. 17 of them is already active, the robot. Yeah. Personally, on myself, I have about 19 people. 13 people is already active, the robot. I really appreciate and I really thank you so much to all of you who signed up under me. And once again, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to whom I respect, who are kind, and to whom I love. And my name is Noraini binti Ali. I come from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the bell. That's all for this afternoon. That's all for this afternoon. Sorry. That's all for this afternoon. And I will see all of you on my next video. All right? Bye-bye for now.